Welcome to the Full Thai Rules Show, where we run over everything going on in the Australian Muay Thai scene. My name is Indy. This is Pete. We are going to chat a little bit about the ranking system that Full Thai Rules has created. Okay? Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So first, why do rankings exist? Why do we think it's important? Why is it necessary? Number one for me is to just keep order in the division. If you don't have rankings, I don't think there's any order. If there's 50 people in a division and number 20 and 40 get a title shot, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yes? Yeah. So it keeps order in the division.
I think it gives a good visual representation of who should be fighting who as well.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like kind of in the similar like bracket of people within a rank. It's like, okay, they should be fighting each other. Next step, next step, next step. You know?
It creates a pathway
helps
for you to map out how to get to the top.
Yep.
It's super important. It also helps fans and promoters and trainers to understand, who's in the division, and who you're going to fight or who you need to fight to get to the top. It's you can't get around it. It's if someone is, I think it's important too when say someone's not as active on social media as such. Versus someone who is really active on social media. If the non-active person is beating the active people, you can't get around just because you've got a lot of hype on you because of social media. That doesn't get you any higher. Just because you're going overseas and fighting some people and doing whatever, that doesn't mean you should be ranked high in Australia. The Australian rankings are for fighters in Australia of any background too, I might add. If you are a resident in Australia, it doesn't matter what country you come from, Thailand, China, Japan, you are ranked in the Australian rankings. Because we had as the rankings were getting made, there was quite a bit of back and forth from people that didn't necessarily agree that Thai people should be in the rankings. Now, I understand if someone from Thailand is coming to Australia, having a couple fights, and then going back. Fine. But if they are a fighter coming over, working in a gym, setting up their life in Australia and fighting in Australia, they should be ranked. There's no reason why they shouldn't. And what I noticed, this might seem a little harsh, but what I noticed, if the Thais were around the middle rank or even towards the bottom, no one batted an eyelid. But as soon as the Thais started to do really well at the top, that's when it became a big problem for some people. Right? If you, it should be good to have the rank competitive. If there's someone quite difficult to fight against, that's good. If you can overcome that hurdle, then you should be really happy with the rank that you get. You know what I mean? Do you agree Thai should be in the rankings?
I think if they're living over here, they're like you said, making a life over here. I would consider them, part of the Australian Muay Thai scene. I do understand where people are coming from because, let's say someone comes over from Thailand where the standard is higher, I would say still, they would probably have like an advantage.
Absolutely.
Been training longer around high level people, fighting in big stadiums or whatever. But no, I don't think they should be left out. I think, like you said, if they come over for one or two fights and leave, that's different. But if they're here for an extended period of time, they're given back to the community by being a trainer or something like that, they should be given the same included.
For anybody that is, if this comes up as a question, like you're bringing a Thai over to maybe work in your gym or whatever, I've spoken, say some examples is Petch Muay Thai. I've spoken to the people that have brought him over. They've shown me his paperwork, shown his plans, and given all the reasons that he should be in the rankings because he's basically an Aussie now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't see a reason why. And we've seen that he's not just rolling through everyone, you know?
No.
Cass Haberfield was successful against Petch Muay Thai, Albert Tour. It's I think it's good.
And I think if people are able to have these opportunities to fight Thais, high level Thais, then it's just going to bring our standard up too.
I agree.
I think a big reason why the Australian standard is good because we get a lot of Thais coming over here. We get a lot of people that have trained for a long time in Thailand because it's close. I think that's that's the reason why the standard is high already. So if we're able to get more Thais fighting with our guys, I think it would just develop them even further.
Only a good thing, I believe. If you don't have Thais, can't have Chinese people, can't have Malaysian people or Japanese people.
So what about like Europeans and stuff? What happens then?
Can only be Aussies. That drink beer and do Aussie stuff. Anyway,
fucking crash cars in it. That's what they do.
Have VTs and stuff. Everybody is included. If you are an Australian, you've been a resident for 12 months or longer, you have a plan to stay here. And please be honest with that too. You are welcome to be in the rankings. And on that, if you are a fighter from 1 to 3 fights, you need to be ranked. You need to register.
This episode was brought to you by Good Burgers. If you want to try some of the best burgers in Melbourne, come check out their stores in Essendon and Maidstone and support the guys supporting Muay Thai. Cheers.
Okay.
I'll get there. Second fight will happen.
Everyone needs to register so that all the promoters can see who's out there, who can be matched with who. The rankings are there as a tool to help Australian Muay Thai grow.
I think another thing, and you kind of touched on this before, is that when there is a ranking, you can see people's names that you wouldn't normally see, like just online. Let's say someone doesn't have a social media presence, like you said. I know, from me just looking through the rankings, there's so many names there that I would only know by looking at the rankings. So I think that's another way of extra promotion for fighters and
getting your name out there. Another point I think is really important, and the rankings are not an opinion. They are factually based. So if you, just because fighter B is exceptionally good, and we think he will run through everyone, he or she will run through everyone, that doesn't change his or her ranking. Who you beat changes your ranking. Now, when the rankings were started, Full Thai Rules, the initial rank was based on how many fights you've had, because obviously it was hard to know who's fought who and what's happened when the rankings were being built. So the first initial rank was how many fights you've had, you're at the top. Unless we could see who, if you fought X, Y, and Z, we changed it around according. So to keep the rankings consistent and easy to manage, it has to be simple. So that's why with Full Thai Rules, if Full Thai Rules incorporates inactivity, injuries, catch weight bouts, all that stuff for the top level, Full Thai Rules needs to do it for every single fighter in the division. And then it becomes so hard to manage when it is a one-man kind of project at the minute. There's no sort of backing from promotions yet. Promotions are still kind of on the fence. because stuff like this has happened before, and I understand. You don't want to just put all your eggs in one basket with this new project that's happening, because you need to see if it's working or not.
Yes, of course.
And I do understand that. But yeah, in terms of keeping it consistent, it needs to be simple for the rankings to work. And I would just love for everyone to understand that.
Yeah, I think having it as like just basically completely based on results makes sense for something like this. Where especially in the local scene in Australia, there's not too much information out there. Like, I think even nowadays it's still hard to just find someone's fight record. Do you know what I mean? So if you don't have resources like that, it's hard to keep track of who goes where, who's fought when was the last time someone fought. Because if you can't just search up someone's name on Google and find what their results or when the last fight was, then it's pretty hard to keep track,
to manage. For sure. And pretty much every post that Full Thai Rules has done in regards to rankings, we've always said, please message in with any questions or queries. We welcome it. It's not, this is coming from someone that looked at the old IK magazine. This is well before your time. But there was a ranking system in that, and it was points based. You win, you get 3 points, lose 2, et cetera, et cetera. And it felt unreachable. Like, if I had an issue with something, what could I do? I can't do anything about it because it's just in a magazine. I have no say behind it. Full Thai Rules doesn't want this with these rankings. We want it to be inclusive and everyone's voice is heard in these rankings. Not just because you send a message and go, I think I should be at this level, doesn't mean it's going to happen. But it will bring attention to that division or the structure. And that's how it will get better. So we encourage feedback and messages from everyone. So
that's the only way you can improve. That's like I said, when there's not as many resources out there, the only way you can know is by people
having feedback.
I think, and this could be a future plan or whatever, but like the best way for you to be able to have this detailed information and keep it in mind when you're making these rankings is for the database to be a part of Full Thai Rules. So like every time someone has a fight, every time, like any results of a fight, someone puts it onto Full Thai Rules as database. You know what I mean? So that means exactly when someone fought, the results, whether or not it was a knockout, who it was, blah, 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 right? Instead of trying to look at their social media and working out when they fought.
So just funny you say that. Initially, the way rankings were changed was I looked through YouTube. If the YouTube didn't have the correct details or the details even on it, I had to find the Instagram page. And if the promotion didn't put the weights, I'd have to try to find the individual person's. And that's just for one person.
So hard,
It's a lot of work. So
I know how that feels. Even as someone that does media, like I'm just trying to work out who's who in a fight show, and sometimes there's just no information on them. So going forward, Full Thai Rules has a plan to make a committee of people to vote on big decisions. With the way that the Full Thai Rules rankings is made, it doesn't require a whole lot of decision making because it is straightforward. It is, if B beats A, B takes that spot. Now, in terms of inactivity, people retiring and not saying anything, all the other different factors, catch weight bouts, those will be the
issues that will come to the committee.
Yep.
And decisions will be made accordingly. That will take some time because obviously it's quite a big deal, but just so that everyone's aware, we have plans to grow and get even better because we're here to stay and here to make a statement, as you would say.
Here to be the standard.
So that's pretty much it for today. We just wanted to have a chat about the rankings and put some stuff out there. Again, if you have any questions about the rankings, want to know how it works, why so-and-so is at what spot, please message in. We will be creating a forum for people to join and have their voice heard in terms of the rankings. So watch out for that. And we'll keep you updated with everything else. Thank you very much. Thank you, Pete.
Thank you.
See you next week.
See you next week.
This episode would not be possible without our sponsors. If you're a brand looking to connect with a massive Muay Thai audience right here in Melbourne, we'd love to work with you.
Our listeners are fighters, coaches, and loyal fans who show up consistently and support the brands who support the sport.
If you'd like to get your business in front of a loyal fight community, reach out to us at fullthairulesaustralia@gmail.com.